tell me about this past year. How would you describe it?
I was kind of thrown into last year. Like, when Pon de Replay got on radio, I just was out there on promotional tour forever. I had to grow a lot. I had to, adapt to really quickly, and I did. And luckily I love what I do, but I had so much fun the past year. I felt like I've grown so much, and I've learned so much. So I'm really excited about this year.
And how long have you been singing? And why don't you tell us a little bit about your background?
Well, I was always singing at home, singing in the shower, singing in the mirror, singing to my friends and stuff, but never like performing. I wasn't a known performer in Barbados. I was just a normal girl growing up in school. And then I met a producer one day by the name of Evan Rogers, and we recorded a demo. We sent it to a few labels, and Def Jam was the first label to call back, so I had to go meet with Jay-Z, and he was impressed by the audition and signed me, and that's where it all began.
And he said he knew in the first 2 minutes. How did that make you feel?
Such an honor to hear something like that. You don't even know.
And did you know who obviously you knew who he was. How would you?
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. I always loved his music.
What were you so excited about doing this music video?
Because SOS is such a big dance song, it's a big performance song, and I really wanted to feature that in this video. And we looked at a few directors, and Chris Applebaum happened to be the one that we loved the most. We loved his treatment, and he had some really cool ideas. Like, there's this glass box scene, he had one with like a jungle background. It was so cool, everything that I loved. So we chose him, and videos come along really well. A lot of performance.
How does the song represent the video? I mean, what was there something about the video that translated into the music?
The video isn't like a very narrative video. It's more performance and dancing and looks, but there's a scene, like a glass box scene, where I really need this guy to like rescue me out of this glass box, and that is the only thing that comes close to it.
So I hear that you're a big fan of Beyoncé.
I love her.
And so has she given you any kind of advice or?
Yeah, she actually wrote me this cute little letter, and she signed it with her autograph. It was so cute. When I first met her, and she wrote, she was telling me, just let loose when you perform and just have fun and be in control.
And what about your family? Your family must be so excited.
They are. They're very excited, very supportive.
Right. And so have they told you any little tips of how to stay grounded in this crazy business that we're in?
Well, they don't know anything about the business, so I kind of had to adapt myself, but they help to keep me grounded.
And who is a mentor? Is Jay-Z a mentor, or Beyonce? Who are some of your mentors in the music industry?
Beyonce for sure. I love her. Like, I love Beyonce. Jay-Z too, I really admire the both of them.
And so has he given you any kind of advice of how to handle all the fame? And
he always drills it in me, stay humble, stay like you are. He always tells me that.
How would you describe your music if somebody doesn't know your music, and to have them buy your music? What would you say?
Well, we tried everything, from hip-hop to R&B to reggae to a little rock on this album. We started out our boundary a little bit because I've never done rock, and I am not very used to rock music. I wasn't exposed to it a lot in Barbados until I moved here. I love rock music now, so I had to do a rock and reggae song, and we actually did one on this next album. The song is called Kisses Don't Lie. One of my favorite songs on the album.
You're being from Barbados, and there's a certain sound in Barbados.
Yes.
Do you resonate? I mean, how do you pull that into your music?
We do it whether it's the beat. There are different ways. The beat is most of the time is the reggae sound. You get the vibe from the beat, or it could be a collaborating artist, or it could be the way I sing it and certain lyrics.
Are you working with a lot of other artists? And there's a lot of blending of...
Not on this album. A lot of producers, yes. We worked with a few producers, Evan Rogers and Carl Sturken. They produced and wrote the majority of this new album, as well as my first one. I worked with Stargate, once again. Neo actually wrote a song on my album, one of my favorite songs. So, we're having fun, man.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.